Hey everybody, it's Daniel here for Mobile Syrup, and I have in front of me the BlackBerry Curve 9360. This is the Bell version, but it's not branded, so this is the same one that you're going to see at TELUS, and although Rogers has branded theirs. So let's just take a look at the hardware and a little bit of the software. This is running the new BlackBerry 7. And the internals are actually pretty beefed up compared to the previous generation of Blackberries. There's an 800 megahertz processor in here, 512 megabytes of RAM, and internal storage for apps. There's a 5 megapixel camera with a flash and a very high resolution screen of 480 by 360 at 2.44 inches. It's also only 11 millimeters thick, and it weighs less than 100 grams. So this is definitely the thinnest and lightest BlackBerry that has been released, at least in the full QWERTY form factor. And I have to say this is a great improvement over the 9300, the previous 3G Curve. You can see that the keyboard is very similar, but it also does not shake back and forth. It's very sturdy, and the screen is bright and vivid, with excellent contrast and text reproduction. So let's just take a look through the hardware. On the top of the device we have a 3.5 millimeter jack with the power button. On the front we have the notification light and speaker grill. We also have the 4 BlackBerry buttons and the touchpad. We have the keyboard here, and you can see it's actually quite shallow compared to previous Curve versions. And it's a little bit thinner. It's only 60 millimeters from this side to this side, 119 millimeters from this side to this side, and as I said, 11 millimeters here. So it's quite a thin device. On the left hand side we have the micro USB port and nothing else. On the bottom we have the microphone. On the right hand side we have the convenience button here, which sticks out a little bit more than previous Curves, and that's because the buttons themselves are actually very thin. You can see they're just little nubs there. So in order to make up for that, they're very easy to press by being a little bit elongated, but not too bad. On top of that we have the volume buttons, as well as a play and pause button here. So unlike previous versions of the Curve, instead of having separate volume and music controls, they've been integrated into the volume controls. You hold down the top button to go next, bottom button to go back, and play, pause right in the middle there. Very convenient.